Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. So as you can see, I'm not back yet in Ohio. I'm actually in Boston. I just left the United Kingdom and it was a crazy ride, a crazy journey. I can't wait to share it with you all. So much to tell. And I had a really good time. Now, some of you may or may not know, I actually spent a good part of my time with Lady C. I also spent some time with Rose Hulse. And we ran into the producer of the Dan Wooten show. And he's going to answer some of my questions about some of the things that I'm sure you guys all want to know about. And his name is Ben. Say hi to Ben, everyone. And then you can clip that on your holding.
Hi everyone, how you doing?
You should really think about some of the language that you're using. Social climbing.
Sorry, I'm just doing into it. Here we go. Am I making that up?
She said that.
You've literally just said it on camera.
I didn't say it was racist to call her a social climber.
You just said that on camera.
The word.
Am I going mad?
The word.
I said it's wrong to belittle an African American or anyone.
What's her African American race got to do with it?
Because
oh, believe me, she has not, because she looks white. People that look like me work hard and have racism.
I'm not
People that look like me are the ones that go through racism. For Meghan to say she has experienced racism is a lie.
I understand what you're saying.
So let's
I
not
think
say
some
that.
of the claims she's made about racism.
I can tell you, my black skin has gotten me in many places, not many places that I wanted to go.
I find some of her racism comments difficult to stomach as well.
I went to the Jubilee. I had so much fun. I got to experience a lot of the things that regular citizens of the UK experience. But as we all know, this was a very special occasion for a lot of people, even for the Queen. So I am so happy that I made my trip to go to the United Kingdom to share in the festivities and to celebrate this very big occasion. It was very special and I had a really good time, and thank you to everyone for all of your warm wishes. Okay, so with that said, let's get into some of the news that I still want to bring to you while I'm traveling. Let's get into it. Lady Louise and some of the other younger royals are going to see some of their roles be changing. What's going to happen now is that they're going to start trying to get some of the younger generation involved in helping out, because it's a lot going on for Camilla and Charles and some of the older royals. Now, comparing the royal family to a football team, Mr. Kelly has claimed that the expanded lineup all comes down to squad depth. The season is long and the players, they need competition to stay hungry. So regular rotation is a very important thing to achieve this really unique different options, because on the surface there's not much going on with the royal family and what they can learn. However, but squad depth is something, one area that the Prince of Wales, that he should absolutely consider. And so I think taking this advice is going to do him a lot of good. Meghan and Harry said that they had paid their respects to the Queen and they kept their visit very low key. They weren't there to upstage anybody. Their only goal was there to come to the UK and to see the Queen. They were there to pay their respects for the Platinum Jubilee. The insider told U.S. magazine People they are no longer a part of the working royal family, and this is a decision that they have taken, but maybe the public hasn't quite accepted that just yet. Yes, they were low-key, they paid their respects, and they went home. They were really here to see the Queen, and they did. They made their first public appearance alongside the Windsors, and in 2 years at the service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral last Friday. They were also pictured watching Trooping of the Color at the horse parade, but there was no place really for them to be in prime positions. Now they did, however, attend the session where they were going down the nave of St. Paul's Cathedral holding hands after the rest of the royals. So we know that they were actually there. They made themselves seen briefly. They got booed, as I guess some people in the UK are not happy about how they were treated by the Sussexes, but nevertheless they did what they did and they left as they should. They're outsiders now. Meghan and Harry have not kept the relationships going with the UK. That's a plain fact. So Meghan and Harry are considered outsiders who were sidelined at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, a royal reporter has actually claimed. So a lady from Sky News Australia, she's a royal correspondent, she spoke about how Prince Harry and Meghan have been completely separated from other senior working royals during the Jubilee celebrations. They haven't kept the relationship going in the UK, and so that despite having every potential to play a more significant role within the Jubilee, they insisted that they instead only be peripheral. But, however, Ms. Nielsen said this is just a very good example of how they have not kept the relationship going within the United Kingdom. But they had every potential to play a very much more significant role within the Queen's Jubilee weekend. But they really were sidelined. That's just the fact. We only saw them briefly being at the Trooping of the Colour and the long grainy photo that they had in the window with the cousins and the kids where they were interacting with the children. They were completely separated from the other senior royals. That 20 minutes where they had to sit and wait for Kate and Wills and Prince Charles, that is what really put into focus just where they sit in the world. They're outsiders, and that's just how it's going to be. Now, Lady C claimed that the couple had left only because they were worried about only being looked at as third-tier royals. This really bothered them. Now, Lady Colin Campbell said when she spoke to GB News, she said that their brand has been irrevocably damaged because they're only looked at now as third-tier royals. This is why they left. They do not want people to see them on the sidelines. They don't want people to see them being ousted from the rest of the royal family. And this is why they left early. So in a sense, to protect their brand. And I have to agree with that, because if you knew you were going to be able to get the upper hand, you would stay and sit your butt down so the world can see you. But if they weren't going to be seen the way they wanted to be seen, they were going to leave, and that is exactly what they did. They left early. The Queen kept other people at the forefront of her mind as she decided not to attend any events on Friday and Saturday. A royal commentator has claimed Her Majesty decided to pull out of service of Thanksgiving last Friday after experiencing some discomfort one day prior to when she traveled to London and stepped out onto Buckingham Palace's balcony twice. Now, the royal fans were very sad to not see the Queen surrounded by her family at St. Paul's Cathedral, but the monarch's decision not to attend may have also taken into account the impact the possible unsteadiness that she may have had could have had on others, biographer Robert Lacey has said. Now, he told People magazine that she would not want to stumble, not for her own sake, but also for the distress it would cause other people. Now, between June 2nd and June 5th, the country and royal family, they all came together to celebrate the monarch's extraordinary reign and dedication to service and duty. Now, the event kicking off the Platinum Jubilee weekend was, as we know, the Trooping of the Colour parade. The monarch did not take the salute from her troops and horse guards parade as she has normally done in the past decades. Rather, Prince Charles, Prince Philip, and Princess Anne stepped in for her as colonels of the Irish Guards, Welsh Guards, and Blues and Royals, respectively. Nevertheless, the officials and the soldiers in attendance were given the chance to pay their tribute to the Queen by marching to Buckingham Palace. The Queen surprised and she delighted all the British people one last time on Sunday when she made an unannounced return to Buckingham Palace. And we saw her step out on the balcony twice, and that was such a delight. Okay, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little update of news. I will soon be back into my regular place of giving you all of my opinion and commentary around all things royal. And I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.